Hello again. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can review the anchor usage of your backlinks. So in case you don't know, the anchor text of a backlink is the words or the phrases or the keywords that are in the link that it's somewhere on the website on the web, and when people click on it, they get to your website. So it's basically the text that makes up the link that points to your website in the backlink. All right. So it's important to figure out how your anchor text is being used for the backlinks that are coming to your website, because a well-distributed anchor usage tells Google that you have a normal and a healthy backlink profile. For example, if all of the backlinks pointing to your website use one of your top keywords, then Google is going to figure out that you're manipulating the backlinks in order to get more link juice related to the specific keywords you want to rank for. So there has to be a good mix between natural anchor text, keyword anchor text, and your brand's name anchor text when you're creating backlinks. So this tool is what helps you figure out if you're using correctly the anchor text distribution of your backlink. So let me show it to you how it works. Let's head over to one of our domains. And just before we start, one of the things that you need to understand is that for the anchor usage analysis to work, first we have to set the type of each of our anchor text. So let's head over to the backlinks section, and you're going to see all of the backlinks that you have for your website. In this case, I have 172 backlinks. Here on the third column, we have the anchor text, which is basically whatever text is in the link that makes up the backlink. So if someone clicks here on opens up this article, this blog post, within the text you're going to find a word that says KatLinks, and then when you click on it, it's going to bring you over to the website. So that's the anchor text, and the anchor texts can be divided into different categories, and we're using like the main ones, like the common ones, which are key phrases, exact match, brand anchor text, natural, URL, and website. So I'll give you a quick explanation. Key phrases are phrases that are important to whatever you're trying to rank on your website, but they're not exactly the keyword that you want to rank for. So for example, let's say you have a CRM software. CRM software as is would be an exact match keyword or anchor text. But if the anchor text were how much is a CRM software, that's a key phrase because it includes your exact match keyword, but also includes additional words that make up a phrase. But it's an important phrase, so we call it a key phrase. And then we have the brand anchors, which are those anchor texts that include the name of your company or the name of your brand, which is the example that you can see here. And then we have natural anchors. Natural anchors are those that only say, for example, click here or website, or are just images. Those are counted as natural anchor text. And then we have the URL where the actual link is the URL of your website or the website name, right? So that's the distribution. So once you categorize all of your anchor text based on the categories that you have available here, then you head over to the anchor usage section. And based on this categorization that you did here, you're going to see how your backlinks are being used. So for example, here you're going to see the different type of anchor text, the actual anchor text and the category they belong to. So for example, KatLinks, it's a brand anchor. When there's no anchor text, it's a natural one. When it's image, it's a natural one. In this case, software for marketing and sales, which is the translation for this keyword, it's an exact match anchor and stuff like that. All right. So here you can see how these anchor texts are being used in your backlink. So how many backlinks you have for each of this anchor text, how many referring domains, if those are follow or no follow. Now, here's the interesting part. If you select one of the pages of your website, so for example, let's go with the CRM system page, it's going to show you the exact same table below, but only for those anchor text and backlinks that are pointing to this specific page. And it's also going to show you a table that it's going to give, or a graph that's going to tell you how well your anchor percentages are distributed. So the sweet spot for each of these type of links, which is brand plus natural, key phrases and exact match, the sweet spot is where we have the green check mark. So you see the blue marker on top shows you how your anchor text usage is distributed here. So as you can see, most of your backlinks are using exact match anchor text. That's why on the exact match table or graphic here, it's close to the end where it should be down here. And then for key phrases is here, which should be around here. And the brand should be here around the middle, but it's at the very beginning. So when you look at this distribution of anchor percentages, you realize you don't have the ideal or the most recommended distribution of anchor usage. So what can you do? Exactly how you see it here. Create more brand in natural, which is everything that has to do with click here, brand name, images, and those anchor texts will push up this marker up, and then it'll distribute the other one a little bit lower. And then you can create some more backlinks related to key phrases, and that will also push down the exact match. So the idea here is to distribute the anchor text usage of your backlinks by creating more backlinks. So if you need more brand, like you see here, you need to move this up. So just create more backlinks that have your brand name as your anchor. So this will help you identify that. And then we have another section there we're going to talk about later on, which is the backlink planner, which actually, let's just go over there right now. We can go to the backlink planner and we're going to select the same page, right? So it's this one. So you see here, we have the same progress bars and notifications. But here we can click on the view suggested backlinks. Again, in another video, I'm going to go deeper into this. But if you click here, we are going to suggest what types of links you need to create to get your anchor percentages like better distributed among them. So as I mentioned before, in order to make this look better to Google or more natural, you need more brand and more key phrases, anchor backlinks. If you go to the suggested, that's exactly what the system is suggesting. How many backlinks you need to create to have a better distribution of anchor text. All right. So it may be a little complicated, but once you start working on it and playing around with it, you're going to figure it out. Of course, if you have any questions about this, go to our help desk. So we have some articles. We're going to have some articles to talk about that. And if you have any questions, just reach out to the support team and we may be able to give you some tips about that. All right. I hope this was insightful. So this is one of the most important parts because it helps you have a good backlink profile, and Google wants to see websites with good backlink profiles as natural as possible. And that's the way you're going to improve your overall rankings and the content relevancy of your website.